Hello YouTube. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. Looks like we've been here. Yeah, okay. So, sorry for
snow. Nothing to drink.
Thanks, William. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. We got a ton of fire. Isn't it weird how they look different once you pick them up and then set them back down? Or are they actually different in different regions? That's cool. I never noticed that. Okay. That one must just be different. Let's actually pick this one up real quick, and then we'll set it back down. Okay. Yeah, it is just a different one. Yeah, I'll keep that on me. Why not? Anyways, hello there, everybody. Appreciate y'all stopping by. And my name is Jokin' Jake. Yeah, I had a little bit of geez, what time is it? Oh, it's almost morning. I had a little bit of real life issues going on in my world, so that's why I didn't post. That thing is loud. Jeez. Found the fire striker, which is always nice. Yeah, so I play on console, and I usually use a TV to. Sorry about that. I had to adjust that volume in my ear. I can't even hear myself think. So I usually use a TV to see the gameplay while I'm playing the PlayStation, PS5, and my TV went out. I'm like, wow.
I could eat
And
anything.
I discovered this at like 5 in the morning. Normally, when I get ready to record, it's usually like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I had to be to work early that day. So sometimes I get to go in a little bit later, but this day I had to go in
Need
early,
to find some
of
place to
course.
escape this cold.
So I wasn't able to record. But then I was also installing a pool for my kids, which involved, renting a skid steer and leveling out the ground and getting a couple yards of sand and leveling that off and then setting up the pool, which was a massive 12 by 24 pool, so
Too cold to think.
very heavy. And I got two little kiddos trying to help me put it together. And that was a challenge. They did their best. Well, long story short, we got it up. It just took me like all day for 2 full days of my days off.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
So, yeah, that took a lot of energy out of me. When you get to be my age, you only have so much energy, you know what I mean? You guys are probably like young bucks out there just, bouncing off the walls and, going from dusk till dawn, staying up all night, all this and that. I need my sleep so I can recover. And that's one thing I learned is like you just really need to get your rest, or else you're just no good to yourself. Well, anywho, enough yapping about my personal life. We are headed back to Mystery, or sorry, we're headed back to the camp office, and this is where we're gonna pick up all of our tin that we dropped down. We have the hammer on us, or at least we should have it on us. Let's refresh the torch before we have to waste another match. Come on. I'm still waiting to find, I'm still waiting to get that, I know they got it on Xbox already, the update, and I haven't heard whether or not it's come out on PS5. I mean, nothing looks different, and the game hasn't, or the console hasn't notified me of a new update, so
Never been so hungry in my life.
I'm assuming we haven't got it yet, but I could always be wrong. Alright, we're going to try to warm up a bit, Because really, from here, there's really nowhere else we need to go except for straight to Forlorn Muskeg and straight to the forge. I got the hammer, I got a bunch of tin. If I pick up a bunch of food on the way there, then should be all set. Of course, that failed. Alright, over X. There we go. Come on, little fire.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Come on, come on. Love how he gets mad a little bit. Oh, 24 coal. Nice. I'm in heaven. Just put all that in there too. Can I make any teas? We're gonna need... Oh, yes. Okay, I can make one tea. Perfect. Let's do that real quick. Then we'll check out our food situation while we cook the tea off. I'm still in the habit of, do I not have anything? I don't have any... How do I not have any pans? This could be a problem. Okay. Do I have a tin here somewhere? I do have a tin here, don't I? Yeah. I thought for sure I had some... Because I already got the pot from there. Usually there's a skillet here as well. That is too weird. Why would I drop it at Trappers though? Is the thing, and I don't even remember like what was there because wasn't really paying attention to what I was looking at. I was more focused on what I was talking about, which at this point can't really remember what I was talking about. But
Snow
we're gonna.
kill me.
Should I take the quality tools? I should take them because who knows when I'm coming back. Let's see how heavy we get. Okay, we did get heavy. Okay, I don't need that. I am gonna need a whetstone because I'm gonna have tools afterwards. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even start. Wow. Just wow. Well, day in the life of the Loper, man. Just too busy talking about nonsense that you just forget what you're talking about. So we're gonna get that in us. Oh wow, I never noticed that before. Little tree there. Little post-it notes. We could actually probably write something on there in Canva. Let's check here. Foods wise, I have 5 cattails. And all those cans I'm going to be able to open up once I get... I find it hard to believe I don't have more cans than that. Or that I haven't opened any cans yet. Yeah, I have opened cans. Okay. So do I have can opener on me? I don't. Well, how the heck did I open a can then? I'm so confused right now, dude. Wow. Alright, well, we are going to get ready. We're going to go to the forge. I got enough stuff on me. I can just go right to the forge. The only problem is that I'm going to have to chill there for a minute and break down all this metal that I got on me. So I'm going to have to... Let's see here. Yeah, because I cooked the oats. I remember cooking the oats. I wonder if I just like accidentally left that on the stove somewhere or something. Let me check upstairs. Shut up, William. We know what we need to do. And we got nothing. Well, alrighty then. Let's... That's a tad bit embarrassing. I guess maybe I should head back to Trappers. I honestly wanted to go through the tunnel real quick and get all the coal that was in there, but since I already have 25 coal on me... Decisions. I really kind of want to just go to the forge, honestly. Really do. Wow, decent torches, I must say. Very decent. Okay, let's place my last tea. Grab that, and then once my bonus wears off, what's in here? Okay, nothing. Okay. I am slightly a little bit confused about what's going on here. Might have to drop some gear. Yeah, I don't really like the fact that I'm so heavy and I'm going all the way to the forge. Not really a good plan. I mean, I could have stayed there and broke down all the tin, but really don't want to. I just want to get on the road. The open road, or in this case, the open snow. So, yeah, I've got a couple days off of work now. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, and I also wanted to say, sorry about the last recording that I wasn't able to do any editing to that because my time ran out before I had to get to work. I felt really bad about that, but and then I think I had an issue with the microphone not being muted properly, or I thought it was muted when it wasn't, and you might have heard some really nasty sounds, so my apologies on that one. Sorry about that. Well, you know, I comfort myself by telling myself that nobody really watches these anyways, so it's all good, you know? I mean, who doesn't know how to get to the forge from Mystery Lake? There's probably a number of people because we did have this game just go on sale, so there's a lot of new players in the Long Dark ecosystem. And if I'm lucky enough to attract one of those players to watch my channel, then I want to be the best version of myself for that person. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm apologizing. Just to be polite. Because that's what YouTube is all about, is being polite, you know? You might not really want to watch somebody's stuff, but you watch it anyways, just to be polite. Maybe that's just me.
Hey,
I don't know.
guys.
You
Made it
know,
through another night.
I've found that I'm subscribed to a lot of people on YouTube, but there's really only a couple that I love watching. And there's a couple that I like putting on in the background. And there's, you know, a couple that I'll go back to every once in a while. Um, so we have a wolf nearby. Yep, there's him right there. Um, but like I have to be in the mood for certain things. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you want like
God, I feel things.
gaming, for example. Sometimes you want um like documentary style stuff, for example. So it just all depends on your mood. So if I'm lucky enough to get someone to click on my video, which, you know,
Like a
is
dream.
already a battle in the first place, right? That's what we're taught anyways. Jeez, dude. Then I want to at least make it a decent experience for that person and not like crappy. I don't know. Should I cuss in my videos or should I not cuss? I mean, I cuss in real life, you know. Some people don't cuss in real life, and I'm gonna venture to say that some of the players that we have don't cuss in real life either, because this game is more like of a non-violent nature. Let's leave Mystery Lake. Ah, coffee. Let's check the weight situation real quick. Um, really, nothing jumps out at me. I mean, yeah, we have 15 pounds of coal, but that's about it, though. 4 pounds of cattails, and we're Oh yeah, see, we're freaking. So we must have lost our well-fed bonus. Okay, because yeah, we're 76 pounds, which if you had the well-fed bonus, that would be underweight. So, but that's all right. And welcome to Forlorn Muskeg. This is actually where we spawned in this run, believe it or not, which is quite ironic that we're back here. Um, my initial plan for this run was to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the far territories because I've never been there before. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Okay, I need to warm up a tea real quick. I'm sitting here talking, not even thinking. My tea has gotten cold. I've gotten cold. Let's warm up just for a sec. If the weather gods are good to us, we'll be good enough to get over there to Poacher's Camp and start a fire there and warm up there too.
Come on.
There will be a little bit of coal at the forge, so we don't have to worry about getting all the coal we can get, but I obviously have a ton on me. Usually I spend about
Come on.
2 to 3 days at the
Really big.
forge, depending on the situation. All right,
Well,
let's put one coal on there, see if that'll warm us up. One more stick too. We'll place our tea down. Let's eat some more food here. We're getting ready to pick up a bunch of cattails. There we go. We got the one up arrow. Now we'll pass time. We'll drink that tea. It's going to help us with our food, our water, and our warmth. We have an hour on the fire. We could pass time by reading a book. However, problem with that is we really don't have the calories for that. Uh, we don't have that much water on us, so we could. And I brought one can with me. Wow. I'm not playing very well today, am I? That's okay. That's all right. So we'll just craft that up. Do I have enough to cook the tea? I don't. Of course I don't. Let's see here. We can make another tea. What do we have for clothing? Clothing is actually pretty decent. I mean, considering. Let's break down some more rose hips then, I guess. That'll somewhat warm us up a little bit. Okay, now cook that. We're gonna do another rose hip preparation. Yeah, we know, William. Shut up. Do that, and then we'll cook. We'll actually just cook a tea as well. So my warmth bonus has left, as you can tell in my lower left corner. There's no green on it anymore. Green or blue. I mean, depending on who you are, you'll think it's green or blue. Called it green, and my wife's like, "No, it's blue." And I'm like, "No, it's green." Okay, so get one more torch. Fast track that. Go ahead and drink that. It'll give us a warmth bonus, and that should be able to last us all the way to Poacher's Camp. Yeah, so as you can see, I have the half of my health bar is covered in red. And basically what that is it's called the cheetah death penalty. And so it takes half of my health for, I think it's like around 30 days. And since then, I've probably survived for what, maybe 4 or 5 days in game? Maybe. I mean, I don't really exactly remember, to be honest. So, still got quite a ways to go before that. Is that the bear? It is the bear. Why did he just suddenly turn around? Did you guys see that? Sometimes it's hard to see in these games when you're viewing on a smaller screen. But yeah, he just turned right around. Like he was facing me and then he turned around. That was so odd. The behavior of the animals has changed quite a bit since I started playing. Aha, here's some more cattails. Usually I would just follow that railway right to Poacher's Camp, which is right there. Which is like right past that tree right there. Can you guys see that? Right past that tree right there. But yeah, I need all the food I can get, so I'm gonna be taking some detours and trying to pick up all the cattails I can find. As long as I have that green warmth bonus going on right now, I will definitely be collecting cattails. So we have a little bit of wiggle room here with our health, but not much, because if we redline, it'll be pretty bad. Be pretty... it'll take a lot to get that back on track, in other words. I'm going to collect all the cattails I can get. So yeah, my original plan for this run was to go to the far territories, because I had never been there before. And then I got eaten by a wolf in Broken Railroad. You know? So my very first initial thought, as soon as I spawned in, was like, okay, I'm going to go to the forge in Broken Railroad. And I know there's a chance there's a hammer there, so I could forge right away, which would be pretty cool, I think, you know? You don't see a lot of people doing that. And then that run turned out to be dead too, because I got frostbite, and I'm like, nah, I ain't running with frostbite, bro. Plus, I know I can get to Broken Railroad's forge from that spawn point in Forlorn Muskeg without getting frostbite. I know I can do it because I've done it before. I mean, I found the hammer there before, but then I wasn't able to forge because I wasn't prepared. Like, you have to, if you're going to do that, you have to prepare for it. You have to get enough firewood, because there's not actually enough firewood there to forge. And there's not really enough metal there to make one item either. So you do have to do a little preparation if you wanted to go straight from that spawn. Like, you got to stop by those downed train cars there right at the end of the railway there. And you got to find, I think there's like cedar, and then there's some tin laying down there on the ground. I call it tin, but I think it's really called metal, scrap metal or something like that. Yeah, this right here, what's it called? Yeah, scrap metal. Oh, sweet, dude, that helps us out. Like, there's more scrap metal laying around here too, but we can't come all the way up here because we're not going to have, like, then we would get frostbite if we came all the way down here, you know what I mean? So it's only so much you can do if you're gonna make that play. Anyways, wasn't prepared, didn't find a hammer, got frostbite. The loot that I found inside the maintenance yard there was just awful. So I'm like, yeah, screw this, I'm gonna restart. I did restart. Then that was this run right here. Ended up being this run. Wow. All this coal. Nice. Oh, yes, a flare. I will definitely take that. We need to... Alright, we need to warm up here. So start a fire. And then... what to do after that is the question.
Come on. It worked.
Okay. Throw that coal right there on the fire. Get rid of that rune torch, and this torch that's only 12%. There we go. Now we're warming up. Oh, sweet. Found a windbreaker. It's at 30%. We're going to go ahead and put that on. Actually, I don't... yeah, I can wear that on the outside. Okay, I'll wear that on the outside just because it's at a lower percentage. So if I were to get caught in a blizzard or anything, it's going to take more damage and not my coat. But as you can see, it really doesn't help me out at all. Now, if I was to switch them around, oh, it's the same thing. So it really does, it gives me no benefit. That is so weird, dude. How does it not give me any benefit at
Of
all?
course.
It actually lowers my protection. Oh, okay, it does give me one more point, and no, it lowers my windproof bonus too? Okay, well, that's pointless. That ups my protection. Weird. Weird how that stuff works. Okay, we got another storm lantern. I can break that down for tin and fuel, or I can just save it. We made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. Okay. Truth be told, I haven't found this memento cache. Honestly, don't know where it is. But, you know, you don't have to know where it is to know how to get to the forge, baby.
This'll come in handy.
Replacement fuse? I mean, yeah, maybe later in the game it will. Okay. Health-wise, we're doing okay. And go ahead and eat that granola bar. Do I have any teas? I don't have any teas. Okay, I do have one reishi. Let's go ahead and drop that down. If we're lucky, we'll be able to find 2 birch bark over here too, but that's very... I mean, that just depends, honestly. Hopefully we'll find some more pants over there too, because I desperately need my pants. Another nice thing about this forge is that usually there's some carcasses laying around outside. So we will have food, although, like, you know, harvesting the carcass for food is, it obviously takes time, and you want to keep the forge at a certain temperature, so um it it kind of defeats the purpose, but you can use it to your advantage, I guess is what I'm trying to say as well. So let's just go ahead and eat all the food we got. I mean, ideally, I'd like to walk into here with like 30 cattails if I could, and a full belly. Then I'm gonna see how long it takes to break down. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna see how long it takes to break down one of these metal containers. Simple tools. Go to harvest. Oh, 1 hour. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours we'll have 15 metal. We already have 4 metal on us, which gives us 19. We need 8 for the tools, or 16 if you're going to do double tools. But in our case, we're just going to do the 8. So that's 19 minus 8, right? Which is 11. So that gives us 22 arrowheads. You know, in that case, I might want to... 22 arrowheads is quite a lot. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that. Okay, I already did that, so we do this, then we do that, then we do this right here. Perfect. And look at that. The weather is not gotten too bad. Now, I know I probably shouldn't have said that, right? Eat the rest of these. Only 82 pounds, which isn't that bad. Actually, while we're here waiting on the burdock tea, let's go ahead and take a look at some stats real quick. And then we're right off to the forge. Okay, so 9 days, but I think like 3 of those days doesn't really count. Ooh, cooking level 2, almost. Or wait, we're almost at cooking level 3, apparently, is what it's saying. Okay. Where my screen am I? Right here. We survived 8 days. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. How long were we in Mystery Lake? 1 day. We were in Coastal Highway for 4 days. So we have 5 days in the new, since in the new cheated death deal. The new cheated death deal. Gonna go ahead and drink this tea right up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this tea down for warming up, and then I'll go ahead and cook up that tea as well. Gonna go ahead and pull torches. There's one torch, nice torch. Oh, another nice torch. And can I get one more nice torch? That's a decent torch. I'm not gonna call it a nice torch. Screw it, I'll just put that stick on the fire so I'm guaranteed the tea. Take my can, don't forget your can, or... Oh, nice. Oops. That did not work. I'm gonna go ahead and put a stick there. Pick up my torch, we'll fast track the tea. And carry it with us. Alrighty. On to the forge. Oh. I should not be picking up sticks. I really shouldn't be. How much coal do I have on me? 25. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Gonna drop the sticks. I gotta stop that. That's a bad habit right now. Oh, I was gonna say, is that a bear? Yes, it is. There's the bear again. He's walking away from us, so I'm gonna let him be. We're not gonna play with the bear today. I have 3 torches on me. That should be enough to get there. Nice. Not gonna pick it up either because that's just extra weight. You know what? I think I'm gonna drop some of these tinders. Actually, I don't need this much tinder on me. I got like 5 pounds of tinder on me. That's still not gonna help because, yeah, we're 81 pounds. Ah, screw it. I'll just keep it on me. Where did the music go? My goodness. Okay, so that's like 5 cattail right there. We got some more over here. And there was some more right over there, like to the right of the poacher's camp there, by that down log, but I decided just to go to the poacher's camp and forget about those. So we'll have those for our way back if we do come back this way, but I plan on going to Broken Railroad after I'm done foraging. You could make an argument that I should go to Ash Canyon and get the backpack, which, you know, I really am tempted to do that because extra carry capacity and the far territories would be nice, but that's not necessary. Plus, there's that one tool belt thing that you can get there, which I have no clue where it is, but that is supposed to help with the carry capacity as well. Is this some coal? Or what is it? Just a can of peaches laying in the ground, on the ground. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that. Okay. We're not going to be able to make that. We could go around there. But really the fastest way here is to go this way, which is the way of the wolves. There's going to be wolves in your way, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Let's double check and make sure we have a weapon. We do have a weapon. Any hot teas? We do have a hot tea on us. Okay, let's drink the hot tea. Okay, nice. We're going to drop some rocks. Okay, I only need 1 rock on me. Alright. So we're heavy, so we have to be smart about which way we go on the ice, because in Forlorn Muskeg, the ice is very thin, and you can fall through the ice. Okay, we got the music that's signaling to us the weather's about to change. I really believe. We got that, and we got the snow. Let's get rid of this old boy. What you want? What you want, cookie? Get up out of here, boy. It kind of looks different, though, but it might just be my TV. Yeah, back to that. I found an old TV down in the basement that I'm using right now. Oh, that's my pants. My pants are done. I'm walking around with no pants on. Ha ha ha. Oh, jeez. Oh, happy day, man. A happy pantless day. Saw some cattails over here. At least I thought I did. Oh no. Come on. Where are you? I think he's behind that tree. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. But we're good. We're in good shape. Now, if he gets close enough to aggro you like that, you don't do anything, he will attack you, even with a torch in your hand. Now you got this guy aggroing you as well. Okay, so he barks, he comes at you, and then you point the rock at him, and then he runs the other direction. Very simple, you know. Obviously, a couple things could go wrong, aka the wind can blow your torch out, or you can, like me, forget to refresh your torch. But if you panic, might as well call it a day. Now, we can go straight this way to the forge, but I really want to go to the high blind first. But I know if we do that, we're going to get stuck in bad weather, so I'm going to skip the high blind. I don't want to, but I really have to in this condition. My health is at 75% of half of a full health bar, so that's really about 30% right there is what it is. This is some free food, so why not get it? It is going to take a little extra minute, but... Hey, look at that, a deer. That's nice. Now, why couldn't you guys ran toward the deer and gone and got me some deer meat, man? Kidding me right now? You had one job. It does take a minute to harvest the root. The burdock root. Why did I want to call it buckroot? That's so funny. Well, while that's doing that, I have a sip of coffee. So what's been going on new with you guys? What's new in your world? Have you guys started some new runs? Have you given up on the long dark? Have you put it down for a while, picked it back up? What's going on? You guys doing a stalker run, pilgrim run, voyager, misery? What is your cup of poison? And I like Interloper. It's okay. Come on. I know we can get up on this log. Because I'm not going to be able to run. Okay. I guess we're up on the log. Alright, that was about pointless. Head and refresh the torch. Last torch, so I'm going to have to stop and make a fire. There is another fire barrel on our way. Okay, here's some more cattails. And there's some more rose hips right there. Oh, look, there's the high blind. I'm so close, I should just go over. Then I can stop there and make another tea. That's the thing about the long dark, is like, it's not really a game to be rushed. Although you might want to rush it, you probably shouldn't. And for me, that means that I should. Because I love rushing things that aren't supposed to be rushed. I don't know what it is, I just gotta do it. It's because I'm a rebel, you know? Okay, so we have a wolf in our way, and we're down to our last torch. Really gotta be strategic about this. Or else we'll be fending off a wolf with a rock. Which, you know, is possible, but not necessarily reliable 100%. Now we're gonna have to run here.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Oh man, I hope I don't fall in. Famous last words, right? Okay, here we go, boys. Oh no! Well, I think I'm dead.
Freezing.
Alright. Guess we're not going to the high blind after all. Let's get over here somewhere. Oh no, not again. That would be really bad to fall in twice. Just out of sheer stupidity. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be redlining all the way to the forge. Thank God I have a stim on me. I guess I'll just,
I need to find a place to rest.
I guess I'll just forge up my tools and... You know what? I don't know if I could make it all the way there in one go if I pop a stim right now. But I kind of need to, honestly. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm still heavy, which is why I'm running so damn slow. Need to get to this burn barrel that's over here. There's the forge right there. I mean, we're not that far away. I gotta get to the burn barrel and warm up. Hell, it's a game about survival, right? And apparently making bad choices. And then how to survive those bad choices. I really should have answered that phone call. I actually needed to talk to that person. But it's okay. There's the burn barrel. Should we push on? Yeah, let's push on. We are down to the nitty-gritty here. Excuse me. And there's the forge right there. We'll get there just in time to redline, probably.
So tired.
Looks like. Now I'm out of stamina and I'm cold. Ooh. Oh man, my health is draining fast, bro. Wouldn't that suck if I died just inches away from the forge? Really would, wouldn't it? Alright, let's gonna have to put a fire down right here. There's one birch bark. If I'm lucky enough, I'll find two. Oh my god, dude. There is a god. I think I can make it. Maybe. So close. You know what? Most of my runs do end like this, honestly. Right here at the forge. Just seconds away from forging. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna have what it takes here, am I? So close. So close. Come on, William, get there. Oh man. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Alright. Cheat death. Let's cheat death again. And we're gonna go short term again. Let's do a far safe respawn. R2. Alrighty, we're in Pleasant Valley. Hey guys, Editing Jake here. Well, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Please let me know if you'd like to see me do anything differently with my videos, and if you want to see me continue this run, please let me know in the comments below. Anyways, until next time, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out!